Get ready for back to college with Philips One Electric Toothbrush by Sonicare, available at Target. It's a portable, colorful way to touch up your smile on the go with a matching travel case so you can shine in the classroom by day and light up the campus at night. One up your smile with style.
Blog Talk Radio.
I did all that with on mute. Well, we are family, and this is La Cosa Nostra Radio, second year anniversary. We are so happy everybody's here with us. We've been around for 2 years. La Cosa Nostra is a family unit located on allpoetry.com, allpoetry.com, the world's largest poetry community. I want to thank Kevin and the crew for giving us a place to hang our hats and call home. And with that, I want to welcome to the show the boss herself, the virtuoso.
Oh,
Boo.
Lord.
Hey, Boo. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. You are the virtuoso.
Oh, you already do, I know. Right. Thank you. Well, happy anniversary, everybody.
Happy anniversary. We're excited. We got a huge show for everybody. We're very excited to bring it. I want to say hello first out on the board. Say hello to Becky out on the board. Say hello to Rick out on the board.
Becky.
Say hello to Dennis
Rick.
out on the board.
Dennis, wow, cool.
Yeah, we got
Wayne,
everybody
there's Wayne.
listening. No, Wayne is coming into the. He's calling in. But
Sticky,
first of
icky,
all,
icky.
are you ready for this, Boo? We have a new number one.
We have to add Dennis.
And
Uh-oh.
yeah, and she's back at number one. Let's welcome
Here she goes.
in Salwa. Hey, Salwa, you're number one again.
Miss Salwa. She beat Chris.
Happy anniversary. Hello, happy anniversary.
Hello.
I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
How are you? And thank you for all your support for all these years. What's the word to go after someone and get them? I forgot the word. That's how Boo got me to
Stalking.
Stalking?
He's stalking.
Yes.
Stalking.
Stalking, yes. Thank you for stalking.
I call it recruiting, but, recruit, tomato.
Anyway, I'll let you go,
And-
Brian. I'm sure there are a lot of people waiting. Sorry.
Well, you beat him out by I think maybe a couple seconds, but here is Chris. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey.
How are you? You're sharing with Salwa.
You can take it if you want to.
How's everybody?
Hi.
How are you?
We're
Chris?
doing good. We got a great show set up, and we're looking forward to some amazing poetry tonight. And, like I said, we're also going to be...
Where was I? Paste? There we go.
We're going to be...
This is our thing that's going on right now. Monster Mash. We're on the radio.
Yeah, and what we're going to do is we are also going to judge a contest live tonight. So get ready for that, because we're giving away a gold membership and a silver membership. So that's going to be pretty exciting. And let me continue on the phone lines and welcome in Sticky. Hello, Sticky.
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Happy anniversary. Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
That's right.
Yeah, it's Halloween too. Yeah, we almost forgot about that. That's secondary,
Hi,
though.
Sticky.
All right. I'm going to continue on the phone lines and bring in Tila. Hello, Tila.
Hi. Happy anniversary, Guy, and happy Halloween to all of you.
Thank you, Tila.
You're
Thank
welcome.
And let's continue on and welcome to the show Wayne. Hello, Wayne. How you doing, brother?
Oh, Jay, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Wow, I wonder why. All
Nice
right.
to hear you, Boo, fella.
It's been a minute.
And,
It's been a minute, Wayne.
Yeah,
It's been about a minute.
and just about 1 minute. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that is great. Now you just totally lost track of my thought pattern here, man. Way to go.
Sorry about that, man. I'm sorry. Bam, bam, bam.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We got two things going on tonight. We went with a Monster Mash theme, and we have several poems from that, and plus we will also be reading some poems from the contest, and we'll be going back and forth from that. And we're looking forward to a wonderful show. We got a lot of callers, a lot of surprises coming in here, and like I said, I think the one thing that's really, really going to be amazing is that contest tonight. We are going to be revealing who has won a gold membership and who has won a silver membership.
That was hell. That was hell to judge. They're all good.
I admit that was a very, very difficult contest to judge. but I think we've got all the placements and where we want to, but we're not going to click that button, that judge button, until the start of the second hour today. So we are going to hold off on the contest for just a little bit, and then we will get into it. But first of all, I want to start into our Monster Mash side of the house first. I think that'll be fun. We'll get more Monster Mash in the second hour when more people show up. But we want to just say to Brandy, lost her computer died, so she's not going to be able to call tonight. So we're thinking of you, Brandy. We understand. Stuff like that happens. And you ready for this, Boo? On our second anniversary, we've just reached 82 nations. Our 82nd nation has tuned in. And that nation is, welcome to the family, Costa Rica.
Wow.
When we started this thing, Boo, could you have ever imagined 2 years ago that we would have been heard in 82 nations?
No. Actually, they said don't even try it.
We did. We had a bunch of people that said that there was no way we were going to last, no way we were going to be able to make it. They said that we didn't have a chance. But you know what? You know what the difference between what they said and what happened is that me and Boo had the same vision, and we stuck together through everything. And I think that's the way it all goes. Rick out on the board said, I love this group. Though silently, of course, from the shadows, you all are wonderful. You're amazing too, brother. We love you also. So we are happy that you are part of this family as well. All right. Let us start out the poetry then, folks. Let's get to work and do some poetry. How about we start out with a little anniversary poem that was given to us, Boo? And we got a SoundCloud behind it.
Okay.
She just gave me the SoundCloud, so I'm kind of excited about this. I haven't heard it yet, but this is a little special thing for our anniversary from Tam. There she is out on the board, too, just showing up. So I'm kind of excited to see what we got going on. This is LCN Happy Anniversary. And let's hear a little Tans.
LCN, Happy Anniversary. A scrambled mishmash. What a scrambled mishmash. Sorry, my voice was lost. I got the flu. Yeah. But here we go. Go on. In an attempt to honor a place I've called home, I search my heart, I sift through words, I question my purpose. There's a lot of questions. How do I pay tribute in a worthy way when there's just so much I want to say? Well, just say it. I could dress you in metaphor. I guess. It is Halloween. Clothe you in garments cut from cloth of poetic depth. Stitched in threads of innermost soul, woven in wondrous words of admiration. Doesn't sound very scary. That only poetic eyes may undress the layered fabric of my words to reveal then the naked frame of my intention. What are you talking about being naked for? Should I paint you in imagery? Splash you in colors so vivid, so true. Bright, happy yellows, deep, meaningful blues. That's a lot of pain. Name Boo, the blazing sun, and Jay, the guiding moon. Yeah, Jay. Bella, the brightest star, and Rick, the dawn that brought me to you. Miss you, Rick. Should I bind you in rhyme? Bind? Speak of all the many times We shared, we laughed, we grew, we cried. Everybody hurts. You etched a place in my heart. You're engraved in my mind. You've been the compass of my poetic journey on this all poetry site. You're still lost, though. Maybe. I scribe you in brevity. Keep it short. For I was not but a longing vessel. Here we go. Leaking mystic words, adrift on a sea of longing ink. Lost in the tidal sway of broken thought. And you were the lighthouse that brought me home. Shine on, shine on. I could ink you in haiku. Haiku? We are family, born to dusk and bonds. We trust. La Cosa Nostra. La Cosa Nostra, don't know how to pronounce it. I was going to try my hand at prose. Prose? I've never actually done one of those. I don't think you should. I realised 20 minutes in that was too long, and I have the flu and a real runny nose. Well, here we go again. So then I started making a shout-out list. To all that are and all that were. Yeah. New and old, loved and lost. Loved and lost. But yeah, again, way too long. Yeah. Keep it short. I just instead will say, in plain lingo. Hurry up. But from my heart, to the RCN family. Let's go. Congratulations on your 2-year anniversary. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. For all you've done for me. And all of us. And I love you guys. We all do. And that's all. Yep. In poem. Aroha nui from Aotearoa, New Zealand. Kia ora whānau. Kia ora. Much love, family. Yeah. Bye.
Oh my God. That was freaking awesome. My mind is blown. My mind is freaking blown. Holy crap, that was good. What an ingenious way to put a SoundCloud together with that wonderful kind of almost fun, sarcastic echo in the background. I am just stunned. I am floored. I loved it. Yeah, Chris, you're right. It was absolutely trippy. Oh my God, that was amazing. I'm just freaking blown away. No, Wayne, what do you think about it, man?
Oh man, that was great. That was wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. The background voice cracked me up. It's Halloween too. Everybody heard that. Keep it short. Here we go. Sign on. This is wonderful. Here we go again. Keep it short. Hurry up. Let's go. Shut up. It was great all the way through. It was perfect all the way through. I thought it was great. I laughed all the way through. It was a great poem. Great job on that. That was perfect. That's all I can say is perfect. I loved it.
I got to say the same thing. That was absolutely perfect. Wow. I'm like, Sticky, what'd you think?
Oh my God, this was incredible. It was like this is performance art. I feel like it's not just poetry. There's an additional level of artistry to this. It was creative. I love the idea of I felt like it was her subconscious. Like she gave her subconscious a real literal voice, and I love it captures so perfectly. It's how the cognitive process really does work with the layers of thoughts happening, and some of them were so funny. I love when she's like, "So what do you?" When the little voice is like, "What are you talking about being naked for?" And then other moments were so deep, like when the little voice says she's talking about, she's like, "You've been the compass in my journey on all poetry," and the little voice says, "You're still lost though," So it was deep at moment. Really, I don't know. That was incredible. It was a performance art. It was art on a different level than just writing. I loved it.
Oh, I agree with that. That was just spectacular. What do you think?
Oh, it was so good. Thanks, as I like her voice from New Zealand, and I love it. And I love the way she was painting the colors with the yellow and everything, and saying me. Boo, the blazing sun, and Jay is the guiding moon, Bella, the brightest star, and Rick, the dawn that brought me to you. Such a beautiful way of, I like all her poetic way of little small things she has mentioned, And oh my God, very good. Thanks, you are awesome. Very good.
And Salwa, what do you think? Salwa, are you on mute?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to myself. Yes, I did. Talk to myself. This is like astonishing, brilliant. I love it. Her voice, her echoing voice. There's so much in there, message after message, and the fun. This is I can't get over it truly, and all the lines in between. I could rest your metaphor. I like the ones that Tila talked about. Should I paint you in imagery? Should I bind you in a rhyme? Maybe ascribe you in brevity. I could ink you in haiku. I was going to try my hand as what? How brilliant! Just such a great poet. She really blew my mind every time. But this one is such a great surprise. I'm so impressed. I'm really so impressed. So amazing.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know we have another person who's listening out there, Cliche Penn. Cliche, glad to have you listening to us as well. Blue Autumn is listening as well. Hey, Blue, glad to see. And Chris, tell me how that blew your mind.
Well, that is definitely just art on top of art with humor, and the way you just went theatrical, saying what's being thought, as well as added on to the words that you were speaking.
That was Chris's mind exploding there, folks. So we just
me
lost
too.
one. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. All right. Let me see what I got going on. Well, Chris, I'm going to throw your poem onto the board if you want to go ahead and read for us next. But before that, I think I've got a caller, and I think I know who that is. And it sure is. Welcome to the show, Mr. Hatter. How you doing?
I'm good. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Hey, Hatter, do you have enough time to listen to Chris's poem, and then we'll read yours right after?
Absolutely. Yes, I do.
All right. So, Chris, tell us about your monster and what you had to write about your monster.
So, my monster is a passive-aggressive demon, and my word was cosmos. So, taking a demon, making it passive-aggressive, not I'm going to attack you. Okay. Here it goes. A monster's high. Hey, Wolfie, take your hit and pass it round. Next time I'll bring more, you damn hound. Well spoken from my friend the witch. The dog's now high and happy, his tail wags a twitch. Getting the devil's plant was easy, I found. As a demon, I just threaten a plan solid and sound. This night, I think there's only one thing that's switch. The werewolf knows he's a son of a bitch. Dances around giving a show. Best part is, she's dressed like a hoe. This isn't like a joke about three guys in a bar. Just werewolf, witch, and demon lighting up behind a car. For her turn, takes a hit and sat rather slow. All we did was inhale, hold, and blow. And I'm not talking something like a boring cigar. More than the Temptations' Cloud 9 high up so far. As our minds delve past the cosmos of this very reality, we're tripping flaming balls of mass insanity. On Halloween, kids egg houses and maybe eat a Twix. Werewolf will bring a witch and this demon that sticks. Sure, I might yell how I might steal the essence of their soul, telling to scare them on how that death's actual toll. Total bullshit, but Wolfie and the witch laugh and clap. Now closer to a mummy. This poem's a mic drop, and that's a wrap. End poem.
Oh, you didn't go there. Oh, my goodness. Drop that mic. I love how you went there, Chris. That was excellent. Very fun, very really out there. Enjoyed it a lot. Let me get a comment from one of our excellent comedy writers, Wayne. Wayne, what did you think about this poem?
I thought it was an excellent poem. It's great all the way through. I could relate to it so much that most of my friends are pretty much monsters, and so I was pretty much behind the car all the time. So I can relate to it very good. It's great written well, and like I said, I relate to it real well. It's a good job and funny, and I liked it all the way through. Great job with this. I love it.
Thanks.
Salwa, what do you think?
Chris, excuse me. Yeah, Chris, can you hear me? Yes.
Yes.
Chris had a talent of mixing the funny and serious. In the beginning, I thought it was scary. And then the more I go, I said, okay, maybe I shouldn't be around. I see the sense of humor, amazing sense of humor. The witch dances around giving the show. Best part is she's dressed like a hoe. It's like a joke about 3 guys in a bar. Incredible. I mean, you mix so many things. The devil plant. Turn takes hit and set rather slow. The rhyming too is amazing. A great read. I really enjoyed it. I agree with Wayne. Just beautifully done and funny. So well done.
Thanks.
Tila, what do you think?
And there's a message.
I think, Chris, it was so funny. Especially I like the one it says just werewolf, witch, and demon lighting up behind the car. As he did was inhale, hold, and blow. And I'm talking something like a boring cigar. That was so good. I loved it. And now closer to our mummy, this poem, a mic drop, and that's a wrap. So funny. It was, yeah. You have a real good sense of humor, and I liked it. Thank you.
That whole stanza was written around that one line.
Wow.
Excellent. Sticky.
Oh my gosh, I thought this is so funny. So I am a fan of the Sticky Icky myself. And as such, I really, really, really loved this piece. I thought it was so funny, just a story about werewolf, witch, and demon getting high. I thought it was so funny. And I loved that the werewolf knows he's a son of a bitch. I thought that was so great. And that marijuana is the devil's plant. The devil's plant was easy. Getting it was easy. I just had to threaten a plan solid and sound. I thought it was really funny. I really liked it.
Excellent.
Thank you.
And Hatter, I'm going to give you the last say, and then we're going to put your poem on the board.
Okay, yeah, I got to agree. The visual of the wolfman, witch, and demon stuck behind a car lighting up is in itself pretty funny. When I had my garage band at my house, anytime there was tension, I'd break out the bag of Halloween masks. So we had a Frankenstein, the Wolfman, Dracula, Uncle Fester. And everybody had to throw one on and play for the next 10 minutes. That was the vision that I got. It was just a crack up.
Thanks.
Well, it had to be there, I guess.
Wonderful. And Cindy's out on the board. Glad to see you, Cindy. And Hatter.
I actually have to go, so thank you for having me.
Hey, thank you for being here, Chris.
Great job.
Appreciate it.
Okay, it's called On the Road to Be Much More. Can you hear the boo at night, singing scary songs, sirens calling from the deep, saying nothing's wrong? A wrinkle in the matrix or a disturbance in the force, in search of what doesn't matter, on the road to be much more. Things come round to slow it down, but it gathers up to speed, looking right before it left on its anniversary. Now when the hunter's moon is full, the stars are fading black. Poetry, she's begging for it back. Boo is where you try to scare, calling out its name. If it seems to be not right, it's probably insane. Wrapping up a longer tale that reads as if alone. Who is it if the hat is right and there's no place to call home? Boo.
Awesome. Yeah, she is. I had to read because Boo made me, and I'll never have another chance. Oh my gosh, this is great. What sucks right now is Boo's work just pulled her away for a second, so she didn't get to hear you read this, but she will, and I'll make sure she does. But this is awesome, Hatter. This is awesome. Greatly appreciated. Your rhyme is spot on like usual, and I love the way that you bring in Star Wars to it. I got to get the right one there. the Servants of the Force, which is great. I love this. And looky here. And this has been, you mentioning Boo all over the place in this poem was quite spectacular. And and like I said, I love that the AN that said I had to read this because Boo made me. Doesn't Boo make us do everything?
Hatter, you busted me.
And let me get some comments for you, Hatter. Salwa, I'm going to start with you. You're the loudest one laughing.
Adorable, really adorable, so cute. It made me, I want to giggle, I hold myself. On the road to the much more Boo's anniversary. It is the road. Can you hear the boo at night? Just to start the question, boo. I was thinking boo. It's so funny. It's like reading really cute. And then boo is where you try to scare Colin out its name. It seems to be not right. It's probably insane. It's just beautiful the way he did it, wrapping up a longer tail that reads off as alone, who's the header right. And there's no place called home. And even you put yourself there. It shows how much you really care and your friendship. That's very beautiful and sincere, genuine and sincere. I really enjoyed it. She's begging for it back.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. And Tila, what do you think?
Had to the beautiful boo. I agree with Salwa. I was going to say that, but she started. She said so. I'll be the second one to say boo. And and it's just I love the one which is Hunter's Moon. The empty book of poetry. She's begging for it back. I love that one. And who is the hatter's right? And there is no place called home. Boo. So good. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah. And I like the one it says Boo's anniversary and JCA. Thank you.
And hey, Sticky, are you scared from all this booing?
It's very spooky. It's very spooky. But I love that first line too so much. And I was thinking when I first read that, I'm like, I can hear the boo at night. I love to hear the boo at night. And I love that stanza so much. She is like a disturbance in the force and on a road to be much more and all this. So it's so sweet. I really loved it. And Boo deserves a tribute, a lovely, lovely tribute like this. It's great.
Thank you.
Awesome. And Wayne?
I have heard Boo in my sleep, and I've heard it when I'm awake. She misunderstood me, but she misunderstood me when I said she ought to play the organ. And so she's the wrinkle in my matrix. She makes me take the blue pill. And Heather, you did great. Boo, you are wonderful. Good job.
Thanks, Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne.
Oh, my God. And Boo.
Oh. Thank you so much, Hatter, for coming and writing this poem. It's so cute. And I'm so appreciative of it. And you're my pal. No matter what. and I'm glad we've been able to stay friends and everything. I think you're so talented and so poetic, and this just shows it, and I'm flattered and honored, and it's beautiful. I love the whole thing. Boo is where you try to scare her, calling out its name. It seems to be at night. It's probably insane. Yeah, I probably am insane. You're right. I thought it was awesome. I loved it. Thank you. I'm so touched. Love you.
You're welcome. No, it was a pleasure to write and read. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Well, I got another caller on the line. Let me see who this is. Oh, let me see. Is it that time already? Oh, it's Cindy. Hold on. Let me get her on the line. Hey, Cindy. There, we got you.
Hey, Cindy.
I have to unmute. You know, I'm the queen of not unmuting.
Oh, we got you. We got you. Glad you can make it. What I'm going to do next is, since we're handing out a little Boo love, I'm going to read my tribute to her on our anniversary here as well. And
it's cool.
Hold on. Someone's listening to the show on a different device.
Oh,
so
I am.
Wait,
let me turn it down. I just did.
Okay.
That's me.
Thank you. Yeah, we're getting an echo from it.
Sorry. I have it going both
All
ways.
right. And I call this one, To You, This Thing Is Ours. It goes like this. Sheer brilliance of the goddess warrior spreads her wings to shield the fold. No greater one to fight for family. No greater one, kind, real, and bold. A partner so dear I could think of no other. In sharing the time, this thing is ours. My partner, my heart, you are there and residing, spanning the water, the earth, and the stars. We created a vision and saw it through. I believe in your heart. I believe in you. End poem.
Oh my. I need to think for a minute. Sorry. Salva, help.
Oh, this is so beautiful, JCA. It shows, I love this show because there's show really how you, I'm sure, you know, you don't get along all the time. That's normal, like everyone at work. But just how you complete each other in the show. You're a great hostess, JCA, and Boo have her presence as well. Very funny, her giggling and her comment and the effort she puts behind the scene. And you two, I really show here how much you both, how much, what she really is sincere, what she means to you, every word, sheer brilliance and goddess warrior. And not only, I think, you don't mean only in the show, outside the show too. Kind and real and bold, and I witnessed that myself. So that's really true. Just very touching. Really wants me to get tears in my eyes. So it's just beautiful. My partner, my heart, you're there and residing, spanning the water, the earth, and the star. How beautiful is this? And you definitely created a vision, and you just confirm it. That's really very touching. And they tell about you too, JC, how beautiful you are and how your beautiful heart as well.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
Is Hatter still here?
No, I think he left.
Oh,
nope.
Sticky.
Sticky? Did you say Sticky?
Sticky. Yes, Miss Sticky.
Oh, I thought this was so sweet and so true. And it's true. She is a goddess warrior. I love that. Sheer brilliance of the goddess warrior. That's so cool. And when I think of the pain that you've endured in your life and things, my heart just breaks. And it really, I do admire you so much. I think you're so resilient and so strong. And I love where he says, there's no greater one, kind, real, and bold. So true. You're awesome. And it's such a lovely tribute to your friendship. It's so nice. And thank you to you both for the work you do for LCN to make it such an awesome, awesome place. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sticky. And Wayne, my dear.
Yes, damn, I'm jealous. You can't have her for yourself. You did a great job stating your love and trust in her. She would be a great She would be a great partner. I love this poem, and I love both of y'all. Y'all are great. Thank you a lot. Good job. Good job, Jay.
Thank you.
Sheila?
I think JCA and Boo, you guys are like, you are a bright stars. Tears coming out from my eye now. I feel whenever Boo, you come to International Cafe, and you with your beautiful way of bringing out so much beautiful colors and so much things, like you lighten up. And I really love it. And thank you so much. And I am so happy for you guys. And I love the way JCA is saying a partner so dear. I could think of no other in sharing the time. This thing is ours. So I'm just going to say happy anniversary, Boo and JCA, and many more ever together for you guys. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jay, this is really beautiful. This is I'm speechless. So touching and lovely. I mean, and to know anybody who thinks about you like this is like, I feel embarrassed kind of. I feel like my face is burning and everything because I really don't think of myself these ways. So I'm glad that you do. And none of this would be possible without you, and also Randall, who supports but you from day one. You always believed. And thank you for all your hard work, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Beautiful.
Thank you, Boo. You missed Cindy. You know that.
Who? Who did I speak to?
Cindy.
I'm still here. How did she miss me?
Cindy, I'm so sorry, Cindy. I'm all like flabbergasted, weirded out. Sorry, Cynthia. No
one missed me. I'm still here.
I couldn't miss you. You know I love you.
I'm not sure I get that comment, but okay. I'm muting myself again.
No, I'm ready for your comment on Jay's poem. No, don't mute yourself. I love to hear you talk.
I have a lot of stuff going on. I need to mute myself because the dog might erupt and anything might happen here. I'm muting unless I'm speaking.
Do you want to comment on Jay's poem?
I have Boo's. Oh, wait. That's Jay's poems. You said Dave.
Jay's poem.
Yeah.
I just heard it wrong. Sorry. I had the phone on speakerphone. I think it's really great, and I think it's funny because I had, screwed up words like Ola and Internet Ghost. And I actually wrote one to Boo, too. And the first two poems off the belt are about Boo. So I guess that speaks to LCN, even and above itself. And I think it's great. I think it's really great when two people work in synchrony, and that's kind of rare. Because, it's hard to work with somebody else. It really is. People have their differences. And they each have each other's back, and that's priceless. I think this was a wonderful tribute to her. And I think it's even more wonderful what you see in her.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so cute.
And before I move on to the next poem, I want to welcome to the show Randall. Hey, Randall, how you doing, brother?
Gracious good evening, gang, and happy second year. Congrats. Well done.
Randall.
Both of you.
Thanks for coming. Did you happen to hear Jay's poem, Randall? It was really good.
No, I didn't, sweetie.
That's okay. It's okay. Thanks for coming. All right, Jay.
Thank you
for
Randall. Having me. Hey, how are you, my friend?
Hi, Randall.
We're doing good. Hey, Sticky, what time zone are you on? You're in California. Okay. I got you. I got your time. Okay. And
I was just telling that to Frank, not you. Sorry. I wasn't trying to rush you.
Yeah. No problem. Hey, Sawa, we're going to put your poem on the board next. And here you go.
Okay. I wrote this for the, I just want to make sure I got it right. It's the tooting, the spinning wheel, and you get the two words, right? Promise,
Yes.
and you write a poem. Okay, just make sure because I was a little bit confused. I have to say.
What did you get? What did you get? Let's find out.
I got champagne, and I put them, I think, in my note, and X's bloody hand. So I took it all, like I changed the poem. I kind of cheated a little bit. Here we go, because it was easier to do it this way. I was short on time working. Okay, she left you at Akite. I know you have a lot of people here. Tia la Chateau, so do you want me just to read the French and English or just the English? Hello?
Let me think. Look at the time. Let's just go with
do the
English.
French. Do the French for Randall. Randall
Okay.
likes the French. Yeah, let's read the book.
Okay, we'll do the French and English.
Okay. She left you, elle t'a quitté. Tu l'as si méprisée jour après jour. Tu ne l'aimais pas, c'est certain. Depuis jadis, son cœur on ne pouvait plus aimer, mais ne savait non plus détester. On ne désire plus quitter quelqu'un jour après jour si on éprouve de l'amour. Je sais, elle a sacrifié ses plus belles années pour les anges de son cœur. Pourtant, elle a vécu avec ses yeux perdus dans l'océan de larmes nocturnes. Elle se réveillait pour eux avec un sourire éblouissant chaque aube. Et heureusement, elle t'a laissé avec tes mains saignantes. Et maintenant, elle vit dans une place comme un paradis. Et peut-être, tu es là, célébrant avec ton champagne. You despised her day after day. Surely you never loved her. Since then, her heart could no longer love anymore, but could no longer hate. No one desires to leave someone day after day if love was found. I know. She sacrificed her best years for the angels of her heart. Yet she lived with lost eyes in the ocean of nocturne tears. And she woke up for them with a bright smile each dawn. And luckily, she left you with your bloody hands. And now she lives in a place like paradise. And perhaps you're there celebrating with your champagne. Or you're there now, down on your knees, praying till the tears run down from your eyes. End of poem.
All right, that is spectacular. Wow, that is freaking dynamite. I loved it. I love the direction you went with it. Love the direction you went with it. There was, this is a challenge for you. I know it is. It's something that's a little bit different for you, and it's kind of pushing you outside of your comfort zones, which I enjoy. I enjoy seeing someone that's pushed a little bit out from where they're used to, and I really like the way you took this in the direction you went with this. So wonderful job. Randall, what do you think? Randall?
No, I'm on. Hold on. Up.
Randall's digital spirit's fucking with him.
There we go. I got you guys back. Things are just tripping. Anyway. First off, I thank you for tickling my fancy with the French, and JC and Boo for allowing. I always get a little queasy when that happens. But the piece itself, it seems like a deviation. I mean, we're facing some things here that are quite deep and personal, like a relinquish of some inner turmoil that needs to escape here, and or is in the process of escaping, and you finally found a place where you can release it. And the last two lines, you're celebrating with champagne, or are you down on your knees praying till the tears run down from your eyes? That's an interesting contrast. It's like a one or the other. And I thought that was quite cool, the way you ended that. Well done, dear.
Thank you. Thank you, Randy.
And let me get a comment from Wayne.
I love this poem. It's if you don't show your woman that she exists and that you love her, she'll leave every time. No matter what you do, she's gonna leave, and you won't get her back no matter how much you pray. And it's this song is touching, and I can feel this poem. It's a very good job, and you got to take care of your girl, and you got to let her know she exists, or she'll be gone. She'll be leaving. It's a good job with this. So I love it.
Thank you so much, Wayne.
Wonderful. And let's get a comment from Tila.
I think, Salwa, it's a beautiful poem and a kind of a provoking, like somebody hurts and then suddenly you just walk away and you think, okay, it's okay, I don't care. And you suddenly enjoy life and the other person's feeling, that he lost you good, So it was a nice poem. I liked it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tila.
You're welcome.
And I'm going to get one last comment, and that comment is going to be from Sticky, and then we're going to put Sticky's poem onto the board.
Oh my gosh, Salwa, I really think this is my favorite piece I've ever read of yours. Like, really, ever. I really, really loved this. And I wonder it's because the wheels, forced you into, a little bit of darker imagery than you would normally use, specifically the bloody hand. But it's incredible because, the grace and the elegance of your writing, it's still there, so strong. And, the deep well of emotional truth that you pull from, it's still there. But the way it contrasts with the dark imagery, the bloody hands, it's so cool, and it makes it so powerful. I really love the idea that this woman who gave of herself and who is so genuine and true, how she ultimately is better off than the asshole with the bloody hands. You know what I mean? And she weeps every night, but she wakes every dawn with a smile. And I loved it. I loved it so much, Salwa.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
And we're going to let Boo comment before we put your poem up. So, Boo, what do you think?
Oh, I love this, Salwa. I agree with Sticky. It's kind of forced you to go in the dark vibe, but the dark vibe is worked for you here. I love the picture. And it's true, if you leave something sit long enough, it's going to eventually go away, or someone else is going to take it. And he's only got, he's got his bloody hand there, and now he's probably jerking it, regretting what he did. Big fan. Great job, fella.
Thank you so much, Boo. How beautiful.
All right. Let's see who's out on the board now. Frank's out on the board. Rose is out on the board. Burge is out on the board. Great to see everybody out there. This is a great turnout tonight. And with that, I am this is a poem from the contest. And I will just say that this is one of our finalists from the contest. And Sticky, please read.
I would love to. Okay, so the underworld. Well, there's no denying La Cosa Nostra is a crime syndicate, smuggling the hot stuff. Heart-rending, lacerating verses, sometimes fried up Southern, crispy poems that fatten the thighs. Some punch-cutting or flowering in Italian rosebuds. Yes, the family traffics in them all. A smooth collection of gangsters, with its own hierarchy. Bella, boss, boo, capo di tutti capi. Dainty in her giggling ways, yet she knows friendship is more than talent or government, always ready to serve a dish cold or make that unrefusable offer. And our ranks have a kingpin, a godfather JCA, who tells me to take the gun and leave the cannoli. Yes, he scratches his chin and pens a masterpiece of the underworld. But don't fear, poetlings of the internet. Initiations are a melody here, a string quartet playing your song. Induction is a riddle, a diversion of warm coffee and open arms. So for those who want a little wacky wake-up, a nice horse's head for your waking pleasure, or for those who like a little lawlessness in verse, or prefer to prick the trigger finger to drip a poem warm, La Cosa Nostra is the family you'll never leave. And so just a fun little one, you know.
I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Okay. Well, let me, since I'm the Godfather, let me get some comments for you. Let me get a comment from Cindy. Cindy, what do you think about this?
I'm on whose bed's getting the dead horse or cow or whatever it was in it. Can anybody tell me that?
That is
There's Godfather, but somebody got one of those. I watched those movies. I don't remember what it was, but it was in the bed. You can have that. You're definitely welcome to it. But I think this is brilliant, and I actually do. It's one of the most brilliant pieces I've ever written. It's so much fun. It's so creative. The imagination is out of this world. It's a very fun piece, and it's right on par with everything that goes on here. I absolutely loved it. But I still want to know who's getting the dead horse in their bed.
I'll tell you. Let me tell you something about that, Cindy. That house, it's a cabin. It's in Lake Tahoe, California, and I have actually driven past that.
Can
house.
I have the address to put a dead horse in it?
That is great. Yeah. They actually filmed that. They filmed that on location in Lake Tahoe, and that was.
It's not your house. I thought it was. Sorry.
No, it's not mine. It's in Lake Tahoe, California.
No, I'm on your house. I'm going to put the horse in there. I'm sorry, I do. You're the Godfather, remember?
I'm the Godfather. I put the horses' heads on the people's.
Cool.
Okay.
So, are you proffering the ring for us all to kiss?
Oh, you're trippy, Cindy. I love it. I love it. Okay, let me get more comments. They're sticky. And she can't stop laughing, so we got to get Salwa a comment since you can't stop laughing.
I can't believe it. Can I ask a question before I make my comment? How did you come up with this idea? It's incredible. It's so brilliant, incredibly funny. I just got started trafficking with the book. I can't stop. It's just hilarious. Bella Boss Boo, Capo di Tutti Capi. Then, in a giggling way, yes, she knows. Unbelievable. And then it's in spite of this funny humor, you put so many deep stuff. Friendship is more than talent or government. Diversion of warm coffee and open arms. There's just how you put all this together, incredibly brilliant. Truly, just like Hillary can do this. and Lois in verse, you prefer tipper finger, like a coffee place. You can prefer this or this. There is different choices. Just pick what you want. Unbelievable. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Such amazing, brilliant poem. You blow my mind every time. Truly, Hillary, such an incredible writer. Amazing. Your English is about and how you use it in amazing way. I can't have enough. I'm going to be quiet because I can keep going forever.
All right.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
Want to say hello to Titus out on the board. Good to see him as well. We'll have a SoundCloud for him later. And I really, 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 really got to get Boo's comment on this one. Boo, this is one of our finalists for our contest. What do you think about it?
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Oh, I love it. I agree with Sal. It's so creative, so unique, so fun. Every time we read a poem of yours, you give us something different, something new. And I just love the whole thing. I love that you use the language in the movie. It's just entertaining, purely entertaining. And then you saw beyond that. You saw all the other things that are important. You know, it's not about the popularity and about all the things that don't matter at the end of the day. And that I thought was very special. So I loved it. I thought it was fabulous. I'm going to put this on the front page.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
Now I'm gonna let Randall make one last comment. Me and Boo are going to talk something over here in the background. So Boo, meet me in that other place. Randall, what do you think about that?
Oh well, I concur with everybody else's comments. That piece was just brilliantly fun and quite creative. And if it's not a front runner, it darn well should be. That's a gold-winning piece.
Exactly.
Well done, Jared. Great job.
Thank
Excellent
you.
comment. Let's let Tila continue on with this.
Okay, Sticky, it's so good. I really loved it, and I love that too. Who want a little wacky whacker? So nice horse head for your waking pleasure. That was so beautiful. Look, Cosa Nostra is a family you will never leave, and that is true. Very nice. I loved it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Me and Boo are still discussing a bunch of stuff still going on. We're still deciding stuff. So let me get a comment from Wayne.
Okay. Here's what I said. They do traffic in the mall, and they made a junkie out of me, and I love my addiction. They are the family, and nobody better cross with my family or the lights out for them. Great job. I am the lawless one you speak of in verse. I'm the lawless in verse you speak of, and my loyalty to the Godfather is lovely Mistress Boo. I love this Sticky, and I'll never leave. They won't let me. Nice job, and I love this poem. Great job.
Thank you so much, Wayne. You're
All right. Okay, here's a little something. I'm going to play a little something, and when I come back, we are going to announce the winners for our contest. And this is a little something, a little collaboration that me and Boo put together, so we hope you enjoy it.
The end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, but more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. I saw it through without exception. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, but more, much more than this, I did it my way. What is a man? What has he got? If not himself, he has not to say all things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows, but I did it my way.
All right. Yay! I hope everybody enjoyed that little interlude. Thank you.
Welcome.
Boo's wonderful piano playing. There you go.
Yes.
And I added my voice.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
So here we go.
That was
Can
really good,
everybody out there give us a drum roll, please? Because we are ready to announce the winners of our gold and silver membership. And this is going to be absolutely awesome. I'm excited about this. Well, yeah, sure. Let's find out. Did you guys enjoy that singing? What do you think of it, Tiwa?
I loved it. I loved it so much. And you have a beautiful voice, and Boo, you have such a, I wish I can play piano, but both of you were great, and I loved it. Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Sticky, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, I thought that was incredible. I can't believe that you can sing also. Like, you really are not bad, Jay. Really, you are not bad at the singing thing. That was like very, very pleasurable. And I play piano too, and I have since I was young. And to me, it's like it's like math. I only play classical music. I only play something that I'm taught. I can't create songs the way Boo does. You know what I mean? The way she composes. And I don't know. I just admire her musical abilities so much. The way what her brain does with piano is so different than what mine's capable of with piano. And because I play also and have been playing for so long, I know the difference. And what you have is really amazing, Boo. And it was that was so fun, though. That was so fun. Yeah, I loved it.
Thank you, Sticky.
Stella.
I like.
Are you on mute again?
Sorry, yes, I was. I also play piano, but nothing like you. Truly amazing, and then love. It's just like going to a theater, but listening to it, which is you have to pay more attention. It's so soft, so gentle, beautiful, and again, the wording show how much the bounds you have. Well done. What a beautiful surprise. You really entertain us tonight. It's great. I'm enjoying the show so much. It's fabulous. Really fabulous. Thank you so much.
Stella.
You're both, everyone is so talented. It's amazing. Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you so much. Randall, what do you think about that, my friend?
Oh, I thought that was really good, Jay. I thought you did really well in the singing, and actually Boo's piano is just off the charts. And it blended really well. I would have only made one change. Instead of doing it my way, because it was both. If it's for the group thing, I would have said we did it our way.
Yeah. Good point.
But other than that, just I agree with everybody else. Quite cool. So.
Thank you.
Jay, I thought you did a great job singing, Jay. Really, really good. I got goosebumps. And you did that really fast. Amazing. Yeah. Awesome. Good job, Jay.
Yeah, that's a great job, Jay.
I want to thank and give credit to an app that I've used in the past, and that's Audacity. I don't know if anybody's heard of it. It's a great app for recording stuff and splicing music and overlaying music and everything like that. So whoever created Audacity, thank you for that. And I was able to put it together with that. So I give credit where credit is due all the time, and that's the important part. Okay, here we go, folks. It's time to reveal. So here we go. And I'm gonna reveal the HMs first before I post this, and we let me hit the save. Okay, save without judging. And we've had several amazing poets who wrote for this.
This was torture.
It was an absolute torture, because we actually had some finalists that weren't in the HM, so I wish we could have given more.
That's why I don't judge contests, because I can't. It's too hard. I don't like to judge.
It really is. And what I want to say is there's it is so amazing that the people who put it. Sky Poet 40, you were one of the HM winners. He's not a member of our group, but my God, he put together this amazing poem.
Yes.
And Cindy, you have gotten an HM with Crystal, Lestat, and Phil the Poet. And with that, we're going to our bronze medal, and we want to congratulate Titus for receiving the bronze. And here we go. Someone give me a drum roll, please. How would I do it myself?
That's okay. Randall. Randall, you can do the drum roll.
Our silver
He's a drummer.
And winner of a silver membership is Rob Cohen. Congratulations to Rob. Really awesome.
All of them.
Very good.
And our winner and gold medalist and the winner of the gold membership is Sticky.
Thank you guys. Whoa, amazing. So happy for everyone.
Yeah. They're all
Thank you guys
poems.
so much.
Yeah, that was so stinking hard. It wasn't even funny. And but you guys have all done an amazing job, and I just made it official right now. You've all gotten it right there. All right, congratulations to everybody. We're
and
so
we are going to have
happy
a show where
you.
we just read the entries, right, Jay?
We're going to, but whoever's here, we're going to let them read their entries too, if they didn't put another thing in. And I also want to read one more entry because I know he's listening. I believe all the way from India, so I'm going to read one more. So let's get back to the poetry.
Let's get who's here,
awesome stuff. Yeah, absolutely. We will get who's here, who's listening out on the board, and we're very excited to have everybody here. We got Rose out on the board. I know she's got a poem. We'll try to get to that. Frank's out there. So let's next go
Frank's going to call.
Randall, are you just here to support and read?
No, Randall's got a poem.
He does? Where is it?
He's got a poem. Mm-hmm. I got to drop it. Are you ready for it?
I have no idea what it is.
I'm just grabbing
I don't either.
I'm going to grab. Yeah, I know. He told me to pick, so I'm just going to pick.
Just grab
his. I'm going to pick your new one. I like your new one. It's nice.
Okay.
Okay.
You're like, okay. All right. I'm going to put it up there now. He just shows up, That's about it. And then he does this thing. Okay. Here you go, my dear.
Just tripping, guys. I'm just tripping.
Just tripping. Here you go, my dear. You're up, Randall. Stop tripping.
Okay. So these are some song lyrics about trying to find someone. It's called Beneath. In the deepest part of quiet, when you peel away the skin, can you feel the weight of silence? Are the layers wearing thin? I know you're in there somewhere, but your touch is cold as stone in this winter of reflections when islands dream alone. No more makeup on cadavers. Let them die with grace. when hope becomes a martyr in the creases of your face? Can you tell me with your eyes, beneath the waves of windblown hair, I hear the murmur of your heart. Is the weight too much to bear? Speak easy if you hear me. Let every thought go free. Speak easy while you're dying. Speak easy there to me. In the deepest part of quiet are the layers wearing thin. Once the healing starts to peel away the skin, no more makeup on cadavers. Let them die with grace and fly without their armor from a God-forsaken place. End of poem.
There's a lot going on here.
Amazing.
Yeah, there is a lot going on here, and it's pretty spectacular. There's kind of both a searching and a bit of a letting go. So there's a little bit of both there that I. Oh, Tila's got the sirens again.
Hi, New York. Sorry.
New York. That's a different Sinatra song. Okay, but like I said, Randall, there's a little bit of both there. There's so much layering of this song, I should say, that it really grabs a hold of a person and allows them to feel more than one thing. They feel the yearning, they feel the reaching out, but they also feel almost at times the letting go. So you really grabbed a hold of multiple layers of emotion within this poem, and I think you've done a great job of that.
Thank you, my friend. Greatly appreciate it.
Wayne, what did you think? Oh, we just lost Wayne. Darn. Let me make sure that I didn't. Make sure. Oh, there's someone else on the line. Oh, that's Irish. Irish is holding on the line, so good. Cindy, what do you think about this?
Well, the one thing I really love about Randall's poetry, and I remembered the mute button, I'd like to point that out. He has such vivid imagery. It like knocks you upside of the face, and it just draws you in. And the imagery is the imagery. Sometimes I have imagery, but people don't understand what I'm saying. You can always get where Randall's going, and you can. He has an absolute talent to make this image so real that anybody can go there, and you always know what he's saying. And I'm actually quite envious about him over that.
Thank you, dear, so much for your gracious comment.
You're not the only one.
It wasn't gracious. You earned it. It's like, I'm gagging because I want to do this. That kind of thing.
Awesome. Let me get a comment from Sticky. Sticky, what'd you think?
Oh, wow. I thought this really blew me away. And it's really dark, but it is really, really beautiful. And I felt, maybe I'm wrong, but I felt like it was speaking to, like, the way our culture has, like, a dysfunctional relationship with, not just with death, but with aging and dying and death itself. And we don't like to deal with it or think about it, and we put the aging and the dying like away in facilities where we don't have to confront it, and we're so youth obsessed. And I felt like this was hitting on this, like, I don't know, this like crystal piece of wisdom that people do need to hear. And I particularly love that stanza, the speak easy if you hear me, let every thought go free, speak easy while you're dying, speak easy there to me. Oh my God, I can't wait. I feel like these words are begging to be put to music. To me, it felt like folk music. It felt like something older than something you just wrote just now, you know? And, it's beautiful. If you ever do put it to music, I personally would love to hear it. Please message it to Sticky
We're
Heart.
working on it. We're working on it.
Are you? Okay, I really would love to hear this. This is
now.
really beautiful.
And Jay, and that's way, you know, I don't get involved in all that weird digital spirit shit that with all these apps and crap. Gosh, that just loses me. But Boo, you're onto that, Jazz, right? You know the app Jay's talking about?
You know I do.
Well, of course I do. So yeah, thank you, Sticky. We will. As soon as we get it down, we will. We got some tweaking to do. But Boo does have a draft for it.
Oh, Gluto's writing the music. Oh, cool. Yay.
Yeah.
All right. I've got more stuff to do here, folks. So let's put in a little bit. Let me see who's on the phone. Okay,
Wait, can
I got
I comment on
the
Randall?
Absolutely, you may comment on Randall.
Okay. Wait a minute. I love this poem. I see what everybody else sees, but I see something more too, like about life and grasping it while you can and not sweating the small stuff, kind of, so not making it sound too simple. But I also see romance, and I know you're in there somewhere, but your touch is cold as stone. Somebody who's maybe holding back or holding that you want to come out, or you want to just be with, and speak easy if you hear me. And I love how you I just love that word. I thought that was fantastic. And I love the makeup on cadavers. That is the best part of the whole thing, I think. It's so catchy, so clever, and it shows the mask that we wear, and no matter how much makeup you put on it, you can't hide a fraudulent fake no matter how hard you try. I thought it was beautiful, and your poetry is amazing. And when I grow up, I want to write like you.
Well, I tell you what,
that's going to be a problem if we never grows up.
Yeah. The point is we never want to grow up. Maybe we'll.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem for
folks.
folks
I can
who
hear
never
the notes.
grows up.
I just need to learn the fingers. Yeah. Thank you, dear. You know, we lose ourselves inside of ourselves also. And Sticky was on at one point when she mentioned and the world the way it is. It's real easy to get lost within ourselves and a lot of these climatic changes that are going on globally and emotionally. And so if we're with someone or if there's someone dear, we need to constantly try to reach them and make sure that nobody's drowning within themselves, because that's where islands dream alone. But they have no one else to share it with. So thank you, Bill. Greatly appreciated.
I will give one last comment to Selwa.
Oh, thank you. I love Randall writing, and the same like Sticky. Please, I would love to hear the record when you do it. Others, every line. It is romantic, it is sad, it's beautiful, it's very emotional, and a lot of people like. I love the one about cadaver. There's so much. I like the contrast of soft and raw. There's dye, grace, hope become mercier, makeup and cadaver. Just this contrast shows so much beauty, and the life. That's what life is. There's both things in life. There is happy and sad. There is hard and soft. So you really are so good at this. It is romantic, but also spiritual. I always find spirituality in your poetry. And I love this line, can you tell me with your eyes? Oh, my goodness. Beneath the waves of wind-blown hair, I hear the murmur of your heart. It is the way too much to bear. How this is so romantic and so beautiful. It's so deep. Incredibly, I fell in love with this poem. Amazing.
Thank you, Sawa. Thank you, Sawa.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
You hit on something where also, I'm glad you hit on the core of the piece, that where we do get lost is when hope becomes just a martyr in the creases of your face. If you lose your hope in whatever it is, you just drift. So I'm glad you picked that up. Thank you, dear, so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
All right. Boo, I'm going to have you drop your link in there, but first of all, I want to welcome to the show Frank. Hey, Frank, how you doing?
Hello, buenas noches. How's everyone?
Hey, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Hi, Frank. Oh, hello, Frank.
Happy Halloween. I mean, whatever's left of Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
All right. We are going to go with Boo next. So, Boo, you are up.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, this is called Hollering Once Again. It goes like this. I was going to put some music, but I didn't have time. Cosa Nostra Radio, like an addiction you can't quit. Turn up the volume, because we running this shit. Stuck by a moment of sonder, reminiscent of way back. Bitch slapped the competition and took the crown back. Shady behavior, can't mess with us. It's in friendship that these poets trust. Of all the gifted quills, can't be wrong. Negativity stirs, little Boo stays calm. Rock the airwaves, get your fans on their feet. Warrior of words, watch us manhandle the beat. We don't believe in drama. One bites back, don't get it twisted. Call someone who cares. Bitch, my number's unlisted. This thing is ours, hence the name. We about camaraderie running the game. LCN keeps it real. We don't do things ruthless. Head held high. Yeah, that's how we do this. If you have a dream, go on, pursue. Treat others like you would have others treat you. Lie wide awake at night, not with losers and tweakers. Been shaking my ass since LL been bumping speakers. Amateurs grab the mic, spewing fire like they got heat. Sad kindergarten linguistics spelled out your defeat. Smoking the verse, best believe Cali's finest. Bow down to a goddess, call me your lyrical highness. Gather round, watch us pop our collar. Any day of the week you can hear us holla. Special shout out to the men been there since first day. Mad props to my partner Randall and my dear friend JCA. Tonight LCL celebrates. The anniversary candle's been lit. Put your hands in the air because LCN don't quit. And poem.
There we go. I'm going to knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Oh, I love it. I love the LL.
I came in the right time. I came in the right time.
The LL Cool J reference.
It sounded weird.
This is awesome, Boo. This is absolutely awesome. I love the message, the fierceness behind it, and everything like that. Well, Crystal's out on the board, and Steve will be calling soon, so we got something special for him. All right. Let's get some comments for our very own Boo. Let's start with Frank.
Oh, this is very heavy. This is some lyrics here. I can imagine the rap version, what that would be. This is just, obviously, this is, being serious here. This is a token of appreciation for those who have contributed to the show. I know I've been on here perhaps the least compared to most of you. But in a short period of time I've been on here, and I've always felt appreciated. I've always felt welcome, and I give my 2 pennies worth here, saying that this was a fantastic poem, and I'm very glad that you were able to celebrate a 2nd anniversary, and just to share it in company with those who you love, those who are your closest friends. Those who you know only by name, perhaps not by name, but more by poetry. This is a reflection of what this is and what it represents. It's a beautiful piece, a tribute to La Cosa Nostra.
Thank you, Frank.
There you go. Excellent comment, Frank. I think I'm sensing someone on the telephone line. Oh, look at there. Steve. Hey, Steve. Is it just you, or is it just both of you?
We're both here.
Excellent. Huge surprise for you guys coming up very shortly then. Yeah, you guys are shaking, aren't you?
They're scared.
Yeah, be very good. Tila, what do you think about that poem?
It was a beautiful poem, Boo, and I wish you all the best. You and JCA, you guys are doing a great job, and we love it. And I love each and every verses you mentioned, and it's all true. And I wish you all the best for Cosa Nostra. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dickie,
what do you think?
Oh my God, this was so awesome. I love negativity stirs, little Boo stays calm. I really love that.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Call someone who cares. Bitch, my number's unlisted. That was so great. And then I love the whole smoking the verse, Callie's finest. And I love bow down to a goddess, call me your lyrical highness. I thought that was so great. I love this too.
Thank you, Sticky.
Hello, Sticky.
Oh, and let me get a comment from Selva.
Oh, I'm sorry I lost the page, but I'm trying to go back. I'm going for us, but I love attitude. I like the same exact one with you. That's truly not because Hillary asked, just your attitude and you're funny. Just made me giggle. Absolutely, there is camaraderie, there is recognition of your fans and stuff, but there's also Boo's attitude there. Don't mess up with me. I'm gonna get you. So beautiful. It really is. It's just it shows how much you care about your show, how much you care about your listeners and people who participate. And there is camaraderie. There is no drama. So, or maybe even there's drama, you don't let it happen. So that's the beauty of it. So well done. You did a great job. Thank you. Sorry, I can't see the phone in front of me. I don't know if it's here now. It appears. Okay. Crazy. I closed the page and now I open it again. So I'm gonna comment. But I want to keep the line.
Okay.
Randall, what do you think?
Oh, this is just fantastic. I just like Boo's like a machine to crank this stuff out. She does it with such wit. And I'm with Salwa, with the unlisted and the twisted. It's that kind of crap that tickles me when she does that. But through that, you get the sense of power and camaraderie. And if she's not the biggest cheerleader for this group, besides playing so many roles behind the scenes, then I don't know who is. And I find that refreshing, and that's the fire that stokes a group or friendships or relationships and the pure sincerity of it. And that is a big deal, and I think it's part of the basic glue that holds this group together. Well done, dear.
Thank you, Randall. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely. Well, we're I know we're running a little short on time here, folks, but we're going to try to get everybody in here very, very quickly. Kay, are you up there?
I'm here.
Are you ready to go back in time a couple years?
I guess so.
All right. Let's hop into the time capsule and go back 2 Halloweens ago and listen to this.
That's me, Kay.
Hey, Kay. All right, we're still waiting for doing well. We're still waiting for Boo to call in. You should be calling in here shortly, and we can get the show started off.
Okay.
How are you two doing this Halloween evening?
All right.
Fantastic. All right. Excellent. We got a good show set up. We're, like I said, we're just waiting.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey. Yes, I can hear you fine. We got Kay and Alice on the line already.
Hi, guys. Hi. Cool. Sounds good. So, JCA?
Well, do we want to get straight into the poem?
Yeah, that'd be good. Which one we're going to read first?
I believe.
Man, have we grown. That was the first calls from the very first episode of La Cosa Nostra Radio 2 years ago.
What day was that?
First member of our first group.
It was on Halloween 2 years ago. So, yeah, that was a half-hour show, right, Boo?
Oh.
Yeah, and she was our first member of our group, too, Kay.
Why was it a half hour?
Because we didn't have a paid membership.
We were broke.
I didn't understand that part, but I do now. Obviously, I do now. I don't have one now.
I'll tell you a little secret.
What's your secret?
Kay was so nervous about calling a radio show that day. Remember?
Yeah.
I remember.
I remember.
We could tell. I'm serious. We could actually tell.
Shit, we sound nervous too.
Yeah, we did. We didn't know what the hell was going on at that time. It took a lot. We've come a very long way. Yep.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Do you guys immediately need to read and run, or can you listen to one poem first?
I think
we actually didn't bring any poems, did we?
No, we just called.
We just called to say hi and happy anniversary. So we'll stick to listen to one before we.
Well, thank you. You guys want to throw?
Oh, that's right. I just noticed you didn't, but I'm glad we were able to play that. I thought you guys would enjoy that since Kay was number one.
Steve, if
back
you guys want a copy.
Back then, Selwa, Kay was number one.
Oh,
that's okay. I don't care really. That's funny.
Kay was always number one. That's true. Kay and Alice, remember? That's cute.
Yeah.
I know. And Frank, you said you wanted Sticky to hear you, so we're gonna let you go ahead and read this one.
You want me to do this one or the Sweet Jezebel?
So should we go, Frank? Should we leave? I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, if you want, I can do. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. What do you prefer? Do you want me to do this one or the other one? I mean,
whatever you want, Frank.
Really? Hey, Sticky, make the choice for us, Sticky. Tale of Horror or Sweet Jezebel?
Oh God! I want both. Okay, Tale of Horror. It's Halloween after all. So I'm sorry.
No,
All right.
I'm teasing. I love to tease Frank. That's all. Don't take it personal. I'm just teasing Frank.
Fowler, are you gonna be scared of this poem? I mean, I'll try not to be too scary.
Oh, forget it. Bye. See you later.
No, wait. You can put yourself on mute. Just put yourself on mute.
Yes. Okay. I will.
All right. Hold on. Well, let me go get this one. All right. I'll do the Sweet Jezebel. Just bear with me. I have to find it. Okay.
I got it. I'm gonna put it on the board.
All right. I have it. All right. This is a piece I actually wrote the other day for a podcast. It was Sweet Pea. And this is the product of that particular tribute. But it goes like this: My sweet Jezebel, petals in sipples of the fragrance of an evocative rose, are the prickly thorns ever so observant and deceitful, as her poignant features an exotic semblance exude, the haunting beauty of a lustful woman, scorned in possessing the unyielding ire of a jealous lover. So sensual, so unrestrained, insidious games, temptation, trapping me in the chains of her wicked conquest, her enslaved lover and invidious concubine to the nocturnal pleasure of when you play with her insatiable fire, you're always playing insufferable fire, and unabashed games of anxious seduction for the erotic delight of a mistress of the night. whose storms are deadly and if you succumb to the ecstasy of a perverted persuasion, for a woman's wrath is nothing, not the immortification of a perfumed attraction, or the prickly thorns beneath the petals in no mortal man, in the nation of her uncontrollable fire, burning in the core of my passion, sparkling the wrath. Her eyes are the sparkling gems I adore, in her lips are the taste of a suckling juice, quenching the mouth of my unbearable thirst, aye, and soon by the wrath of her wild fire. Oh, sweet breath, here, at the door, in the boat.
Well, there you go. I think it was a Saturday. It is a Saturday today, isn't it, Boo? So we got a little of the sensual side in there.
Frank brought the heat.
Yes, he did. We got a little of the sensual side in there. Let me get some comments for you there. Steve, what'd you think about that?
Well, once again, I really enjoy listening to Frank read. He's got a hell of a voice. But this poem I thought was really good, and jokingly I could say that I may have dated this woman in the past. Yeah. This to me talks about a very alluring woman with a very poisonous bite. That's what I saw with the descriptions that you gave in this. Very well done.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. And Kay, what do you think?
I would have to agree with Steve, and your read was excellent. The write itself is even more excellent as well. I would have to agree, though, that, sometimes there are many elements of fire, and when you play with fire, especially if somebody has this immense fire that they give off, and it hypnotizes somebody, and sometimes the fire that reaches back at you is going to burn.
It'll still burn you.
Yeah, this is excellent all around.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful comment. And Cindy, what do you think about it?
Well, I'm female. She isn't Jezebel. Let's just go there. I love the poem. It's totally where you're at, but, you're kind of chained to that. And it is kind of where you're at. It's a hell of a poem, but any attractive woman could be your Jezebel.
Oh. On a given night.
Womp! That's where it goes.
On a good night.
And Boo, I'm going to let you have the last say on this one.
So I wondered if you can get your sticky up.
Oh, I'll get Sticky. I'll give Sticky to come. Okay, Sticky, you first.
Me first. Okay. So I love this so much. And it's true. Like, I feel like the poem is speaking to that old saying that hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, But yeah, it is, that old saying is kind of true, That old saying has stuck around for a long time for a reason, For the line between love and fury, between like passionate lust and like just wrath, just outright wrath. I love that you use that word wrath near the end. And I love just the language was so constantly dark, even in the most erotic sexual parts of it. You felt the danger of it, even in the most sexy parts. You know what I mean? Which was real. And I loved just turns of phrase you use, her unabashed games of unctuous seduction. Unctuous seduction. Oh my God, I loved that so much. I thought it was so great. I love your language so much. It adds so much to the sensuality of it, to like the erotic nature of it. And I wanted to know at the end. I know mi amor means my love, but does mi calor, does that mean my pain? I just wanted to know what mi calor. I can't stand not knowing what that means.
It actually means two things. It means heat, or in this case, it means warm. Warm for heat. In this case, it means heat.
Ah, like the fire, her wildfire. Interesting.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
I loved it, Paul.
Thank you. Okay, sweet.
So what we're going to do here is I am going to play a sound called from Titus. After that, we're going to... What's that, Bruce?
The background noise is terrible. Can I comment on Frank?
Yeah, I'm going to let you comment. I'm going to let everybody know what's going on here first before I let you comment. We're going to play a SoundCloud from Titus after Boo comments. Then we're going to let Cindy read hers, and then we're going to let Tila read hers. And we'll see if we have any more time after that for any more. But like I said, we will get everybody read here. So, Boo, what do you think about Frank's poem?
Frank, I this is one badass bitch right here. That's all I know. And I love the picture. It's just beautiful. And this is somebody you know is bad for you, but you don't even care. She's so addictive and so enticing, you can't control yourself. The whole thing, her eyes are sparkling gems. I adore her. Her lips taste like juice. I mean, this chick is just delicious in every sense of the word. And your wording, your phrasing is just beautiful. I like the structure of the poem, the way it looks. And, of course, I love the music on the bottom. Really, really cool. The whole thing is fabulous. You nailed it, Frank.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. And I do appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Beautiful job.
Thank you.
All right.
You're so entertaining to listen to. Really.
What's that? I didn't. What'd you say? I couldn't.
You are.
She said you were entertaining.
Everything you do. Yeah, you're so entertaining.
I mean, I try to give, even when I'm not feeling well. I mean, I've been having. I've got remnants of pharyngitis. I'm not sure if you know what that is. My voice was gone for 2 days, and I'm slowly recovering. And even when I was not feeling well the other day, I stayed on because it's what I try to dedicate myself to those who dedicate to me. Those who are loyal to me, I will always be loyal to them.
Hey, there's a concept, Frank, some need to learn. Love it.
It's philosophy.
And, okay, yes, great concept. And everybody sit back, relax, let's enjoy a little Titus. This one really kind of blew my mind, and I think it's kind of a neat little concept. So here we go.
As we head towards 2 second centenary anniversaries of John Keats, his birth, 31st October 2020, and his death, sadly, when still only 25 years of age, 23rd of February 2021. It is deep regret that I never got to meet John Keats. I guess I was born too late. John Keats seemed to be accepted only after his death. I doubt if it will be before or after mine, but I want to thank the Cosa Nostra and all-night poetry groups for accepting me. Titus LaRue. Born too late. I became that poet, though not from choice, born from sequential 34 years. Prior to that, my faith was lacking. It appears being muted stood to imply without voice, willing to accept whilst at my very lowest, a mother should say, "You've made your bed." I've laid my mistress qualms. If I've misread, configures why my heartache would divest. Why time has flown, but God knows where. Luck would have it my way, but with a pause given, a day my conscience nom de guerre, roughshod himself, no doubt, has many flaws. It is a tall ask, but to be honest with myself, perseverance is shown to be this horizon. Thereupon it would fetch my wealth. My study of life and love pleads to sit upon it, without the faith of others who will commit themselves unbiased. Whether it be favor or spiritual distance, it welcomes all merits. My good fortune is the past, it will savor. For I did but find my mind remains buoyant. Living in the past has been accepted at last. Though deepest art it can render clairvoyant, to read such words as this, in utter contrast.
All right, I absolutely love this. This is so well put together, so beautiful, so kind of telling. I thought it was kind of incredible how he put us on that level of peace, and it kind of blows my mind to have that feeling and to know that this is quite amazing. And Titus, my brother, you have put together something that is extraordinary, and we greatly appreciate that. Sticky, I'm going to start with you. What do you think about this piece? This was our bronze medal piece in our contest.
Oh, I can see why. I really can. This was so, I don't know. I love how Titus always incorporates music into the background of the readings, and the music that he chooses always complements the tone of the poem so well. And this poem, to me, felt like a prayer. It felt so uplifting and like calming. And I swear, like, partway through this poem, I noticed myself breathing a little deeper. And I swear it made like my heart beat a little slower and just calm down. It had an effect on my mind and my body reading this. And is it just me, or does he not look a little bit like John Keats? Don't they look a little bit alike? I wonder if he's some like
they
some
do.
far off
They do. I agree.
or something.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
No, I would not agree with
There is something.
Like maybe he's a far off distant relative. I loved it.
The nose, maybe.
The nose, maybe.
The profile looks a lot like him, I thought, but that's true.
All right, Boo, what do you think about that?
It's just, so elegant, and he talks in there about thank you to my poetry groups for accepting me. And that's part of the reason we made this group, for people that didn't feel welcome in other groups or who got kicked out of other groups, such as myself, from quite a few. But that's probably because of my mouth. But anyway, I thought that it was just lovely, and your wording and the sincerity and the music behind it. You, like Randall says, you have the heart of a poet. Gorgeous work.
And that's a good place to go next. Randall, what do you think?
Well, this is I agree with Sticky. The calmness and the fluidity here is quite elegant. And his phrasing is old world. And it drips with a reverence that is spectacular. And there is a big difference between those who write poetry and those who are true poets. And I think here displays the difference. And Titus is of the latter. And this is just a fantastic piece. I really enjoyed this. Well done.
Wonderful comment. And before I get one more comment, I want to put my thanks out, because we will be losing the people on the board in about 5.5 minutes. So thank you for all who called: Salwa, Chris, Sticky, Tila, Wayne, Hatter, Cindy, Randall, Frank, and those on the board: Becky, Rick, Dennis, Tans, Blue, Rose, Burge, Titus, Irish, Crystal. We're gonna read more poetry after the thing goes out here, because we're celebrating our anniversary and we can do that. So a lot of you people who are on the board, we're gonna read you afterwards. But thank you all, and Boo.
We're sorry.
Boo, thank you for all that you do for us. When I say you are our heartbeat, you are our heartbeat, and we really appreciate that. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get Crystal to call. And Cindy, are you ready to read? We're gonna let you comment on Titus. We're gonna let you comment on Titus.
I'm not reading that one I wrote to the test. I'm reading the one I wrote tonight.
She got another one.
She wants to read Boo. I know. I know. She wants to read Boo. What do you think about Titus's poem first?
I like Titus's poem. I actually said I thought it was Old English, but I agree with the comment otherworld because I don't always understand accents. But he doesn't thank somebody for being around. He adds to that. Does that make sense? You don't have to thank somebody for that. His work is great in and of itself. He offers his own voice. He's very humble. I don't quite get that in this poem because he actually writes great words. Why are you humble with that?
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, he's very humble in what he does.
The first step towards wisdom.
There you go.
That's all I can say. You need to be humble. He doesn't look much like him. Just the nose. But he writes great. He writes great.
Oh, Tila had to leave. Oh, I wanted to read her next. But, okay, Cindy.
Tila,
okay.
we're so sorry.
So I had this stupid wheel spin of Holla, an internet ghost. Anybody that knows me, I've struggled with this. And I actually was going to sing this, and I was going to put it to me and you and a dog named Boo, but I didn't have enough time, and I don't do that anyway. So it ended up like this, with a refrain like that, and it's called Boo, and it's Halloween. Precision in military fashion, hospital sheets have Boo in the corner. Holla is in the creases. Like Blondie, call me. Chanting spells in rhythm and rhyme, Mommy gathering her flock, it's family time. And some may balk, yours truly, she gathers the flock. Holla, call me. Me and you and a ghost called Boo, traveling in the internet land. Me and you, a ghost called Boo. Holla, call me if you can. Chips, splintered, dark words I've heard, she gathers these perps. The Statue of Liberty with a shining beacon and draws them into this den. Everywhere and nowhere we exist, but homelessness isn't on the bucket list. This little ghost called Boo, she shanghaied us all. Me and you and a ghost named Boo, traveling in the internet land. Me and you and a ghost named Boo. Holla, call me if you can. You know, I thought Holla for a long time meant hello. It really doesn't. It means call me or get back at me or talk to me or whatever you want to say. I always thought it meant hello.
Yeah, it's kind of a urban slang for holler, and it says call me up, holler at me.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I always thought it meant hello.
Yeah, this is absolutely brilliant, Cindy. I love this.
No, it's not brilliant. It's really flipping stupid. It's not like anything I ever write. But it's heartfelt. It's heartfelt.
I think it's great. I think it went absolutely wonderful.
And it's as warm and fuzzy as I get.
We'll fake it.
Okay.
And Boo can do that. Once in a while, I can go there.
I'll tell you what, I loved it. I loved it. I know Boo did. Yeah, Boo, go ahead and comment on it since it's about Boo.
Oh, I love it, Cindy. I know this is as soft and cushy as you get, and that's good enough for me. I thought the fact that you sang, and it was just so cute and so clever, and your personality, and I love the way you read. I always tell people this. I think you're one of the most underrated, unread poets on here. I think you're one of the best poets on here. People don't get you a lot of the time, but you're brilliant for real, even in your darkness.
Oh, I don't even get me half the time. I can tell you, I don't even get me half
and I
the
love
time.
Me and You and a Ghost Named Boo. It's so cute. I love the hospital corners. The hospital sheets have Boo in the corner, Holler in the crease. It's like Blondie, Call Me. It's just so great. I love it, Cindy. I really love it. Thank you.
But thank you. It was for you, and you held this together somehow. I don't know why. I don't even know if we'd want to. Whew, I actually don't. I actually don't. It's probably a lot of work.
Yes, but it's worth it. Thank you so much for being here, Cindy. I appreciate you.
I love you too, Boof.
And let me get a comment from Salwa.
It made me laugh. Like I had to put myself on mute because I was giggling. Sandy, it is adorable. It just shows how much you like Boo and like Blondie called me. I love the whole thing, precision military fashion. That's you, Cindy. And she gathered these pearls, the Statue of Liberty with a shining image. One got my attention, the one I really like the most. I mean, the repetition, me and you, a ghost named Boo, traveling internet land, me and you, a ghost named Boo, hola, call me if you can. It's adorable. It just show your appreciation, and this is a beautiful tribute to Boo. And I agree with Boo, your writing. Yes, this is kind of cute, but your writing in general is very deep and very dark, and learn a lot from you. So. And I miss you on the show.
Please don't tell me that was dark. I thought it was warm and fuzzy.
No, not this one. That's
Cindy's warm and fuzzy.
No, I said in general. No.
It was warm and fuzzy. Was this warm and fuzzy?
For you, yes.
I said no. No, this one is cute, but I said
only
in general.
For me. It wasn't warm and fuzzy. I'd like to point this out. Only for me.
Oh, it's dark? This one is dark? This one is supposed to... I don't see it dark. I see it's funny.
Yeah, you're hilarious. You're so witty. I think you're great. Thank you, Stella.
Oh, my pleasure.
Randall, what'd you think?
Well, I think what hit me most on this was the creative wit behind this and the quirky intelligence here. I thought was quite brilliant. And then that was just in the piece itself. And then
hey, wait! You didn't like my singing?
Well, no, that was what I was going to frost.
Well, no one likes it.
Singing.
That's okay.
I thought that
was a joke.
That was the Coupe de Gras right there.
I know.
I thought you did a fantastic job, sweetie, coming through there. It actually added to the texture of the piece. I thought it was well done.
Wonderful comment. Frank, what do you think?
Well, I mean, I'm going to echo everything's been said. I don't really know her too well. I believe this is the first time I've actually heard her. Cynthia, this is the first time I've heard your poetry. And, you know, I do love the fact that the tribute itself, which is endearing, and I like what has been mentioned before, everything that's been mentioned. I do love that this where you're singing. I did enjoy that part there where you sung the Me and You, a ghost called Boo, traveling internet land. That was something lyrical.
Oh, wait, can you say that again? I have to record it. You know, like I clear bars out when I sing. My husband's a singer.
No,
I clean them out.
But you realize, I mean, this is my opinion. I did appreciate the lyrical aspect of this poem and the way you just ventured there to just sing that the lyrics there, that actually the stanzas you read when you sung. This was just a fantastic piece. I mean, you may think of it. See, I always say perception at times. You know, you might think of something, but then others perceive otherwise what your poetry could be. I've learned a lesson of that. And this is a type of poem, in my opinion, has the elements of a good poem because the lyrical aspect was good. And I think that just made this poem even more better. And it showed your personality as well. And I think in this case, when you're giving a tribute to someone, you're sharing yourself. You did an excellent job with that.
And I wanna say thank you because I rarely do that. I write complicated.
Yes, I would imagine that, but it was a nice piece. I mean,
but you. I didn't think
but it
that
was a tribute.
Went over well, but it was a tribute and it was heartfelt. And that's all I'm gonna say.
And that's the best type of poetry, my friend.
And that showed, Cindy. Yes, I agree.
Now, all right. Well, I'm going to move on. We got a few more poems that I really kind of want to a couple more, just a couple more. Okay, mainly because we promised one person we'd read a poem, and I'd love Randall to read that poem for us. As a matter of fact, actually, I'm going to read a poem, and then Randall, can you read us the last poem after I'm done reading this one?
Sure, no problem, brother.
Okay. Now, this one was specifically written for us, and in the middle of the poem, he's actually giving us permission to read this on air during the poem. So I have no problem saying that this is perfectly legal and exactly what we need. And he will be listening to the playback. I've been talking to him on Messenger, and he is I believe he's from India, and this is a poem from Bertaban Panda. It's called Acceptance Adding Acknowledgement. It's specifically for La Cosa Nostra. That's why I want to read this. And it goes like this. An offering to celebrate LCN's radio's second anniversary. Acceptance of Offer A's friend poet within all poetry. Adding acknowledgement to active role of friends, applying contest topic, sending thanks to all friends, an opportunity to write a poem to read for radio, acceptance, gold or silver membership duly grow. Acceptance follows offer to be agreement in law, actually contract law belongs law of obligation, so acknowledgement and obligation base of civilization. At last, poet's heart sends good wish for celebration. End poem. I felt this.
I love him.
Absolutely. I love this poem. He dedicated this to us. He brought this to us. And I greatly appreciate what he did for us and what he did by giving this to us. He is from India, and I love the fact that he brought this to us and gave us this gift. I really appreciate this, Panda. Boo, what do you think about that?
I think it's awesome. Even though he's not in the group, which I am currently stalking him to be in the group. Just want to say, I think it's genuine.
Oh hell, he's
lost. I call it recruiting, whatever you want to call it. I call it recruiting, but I think it's genuine, it's heartfelt. I like his brevity, and it shows that he's unselfish and how big his heart is. I loved it, and I'm on a mission to go get the panda.
Wonderful. Go grab that panda. Awesome. Frank, what do you think about that?
Being serious here, this was just, I'm grateful for the fact that, I do apologize if I didn't get on the air earlier, but what I've read and what I've heard are just wonderful tributes to excluding mine, of course. I just didn't have time to write for the contest. But all of these poems, including this one, are wonderful tributes for La Cosa Nostra. And this is just one of these poems that just envelops a very beautiful essence to this poem. The dedication itself, the spirit, just the way he emphasizes, it begins every stanza here. I think the last stanza for me is indicative of what the message is: acknowledgement, obligation, base of civilization. Then he goes, at last, poet's heart send good wish for celebration. This is just echoing where you realize that as a poet, you acknowledge other poets. And when you're in a group like this, the one thing that maintains the group is the bond of friendship, of course, but it's also the bond of poetry. It's what unites us. And in this case, for someone who lives so far away, he's in India. He's probably in another time zone. I mean, this is what unites him. That's what's incredible about it, that all these poets here who are abroad in Soviet, we unite with them. It makes no difference where they've come from or where they're at, but we unite with them through friendship and poetry. And this is just indicative. All these poems that I've heard are indicative tonight of that wonderful message of tribute, love, in friendship and poetry.
There you go, Frank. Love, friendship, and poetry.
Great comment. Selwa, what do you think?
I like, of course, after Frank, what you're going to say, but I love it's very kind and genuine of him and touching at the same time. And I love this line, acceptance of offers, friends, poet within all poetry. It just shows, as a poet, how he cares to step out to do this without knowing who you are. That just shows also who he is, a very kind-hearted person.
Exactly.
And so that's why I said very touching, just very touching, because who would do that? Who will go out of their way to do something, such a thing? So very, very kind and very appreciated.
You don't want anything from it, right, Selwa?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Jay, can I ask, do you have time for Tila's poem?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, absolutely. Let me go ahead and ask Randall what he thought of that piece, and then I will find a poem for Randall to read.
Well, I agree with what Frank's saying, absolutely. And I found in this piece here threads that binds poets and their poetry and collectively together in this group here is the spirit that moves them between the words. It's not always the articulation or the metaphors of the word. It's the sonnets in the spirit that moves it, the emotional thunder. And that's what I thought most intriguing and sincere in that piece there. The graciousness is what spoke to me. And I thought quite appealing. And kudos, Panda. And Boo, track them down.
Yeah. I'm on it already. I'm sniffing around.
I agree with that. She's stalking him already, and he gets an A+ with all those A's.
Yeah,
he does. Definitely.
Just as long as he doesn't put the crucifix on you.
Consider him already a member, people. I got this. I got it.
I'm sorry you're like badass image. You're still the Statue of Liberty for all badass images. I'm sorry. You keep suckering them in. I'm sorry.
I just wear them down so they get in.
I have a question for Boo. Boo, how many people did you stalk? Like, I know one of them. I don't know how many others.
A lot of people. I stalked quite a few, at least 10.
I want to say that Boo has gotten somewhere between 50 to 100 people.
It's not me. This woman is a downright stalker.
After 3 months.
She is definitely a stalker.
I stalked Frank too. Yeah, I did stalk Frank too.
For 3 months.
I stalked Randall. I stalked Frank. I stalked Oak and Joseph Moon.
we don't want to go through it, but you would have like a million to do. Okay?
There's a better word than stalking. There's a better word than stalking. You should say you serenaded them. That's a better word.
Yes,
serenade.
there you go. When I called Randall, I thought Randall was going to say no way when I called Randall.
Randall, she outright stalked him. I hate to tell you this. It wasn't serenading. I say I don't write like nice and cushy. She can sometimes, but most of the time she outright stalks.
All right. You all.
However you get him to join, you get him to join.
Hey, it's my chair. Get out of it.
All right. Okay, we're gonna let Randall read our silver piece for the contest, which was Rob Cohen.
Yeah.
All right.
Congratulations.
And then we'll read Tila. Then Tila.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is Rob.
Frank can read to you.
Called Ode to All Poetry. The top hat man with his polished shoes poured a cognac from the walnut brandy folly into his crystal glass, leaning back on the lazy boy, putting his feet up with the magic wand, remote in hand, clean hands and manicured nails, watching the fire crackle, surrounded by embossed, leather-bound first editions of every book worth the tree that fell, pages flat as iron sheets, shining white, speck of dust in sight. Pressing play on the godlike remote, elevator blues filled the cold room as the bow tie man scrolled through his phone book with no one in particular to call. The lion mane man with mismatched socks sipped cider from the plastic bottle, spilling onto his hospice sweater as he jumped from his lawn chair throne to turn up the volume of the radio on his phone. In goose-stepping moves to dodge the scattered papers, painting the floor with pages of handwritten poems and tattered and torn coverless Dickens, using steady surgeon precision, balancing the plugged-in cable on the cardboard box beside table. He turned the sound to heavenly heights, filling the warm concrete room with words of delight, tossing and turning in Egyptian cotton sheets, tucked in with regret and misery. The silk pajama man counted sheep, falling to get a wink of sleep, down the slope and over the train tracks, in the corrugated iron gateless place, dozing off with his pen, slipping out of his fingerless gloved hands, the nylon jacket man, drifting through the ceiling to the dreamer's kingdom. And a poem.
Okay. What I saw with this piece more than anything else is that no matter who you are, you have a place. You have a place here. We will accept you no matter who you are, no matter what your background is, whether you're the top hat man or the silk pajama man, the nylon jacket man, whoever you are, you can come as you are, and we will be here to accept you. And that's what poetry does. Poetry accepts people as they are. Doesn't matter what your background is, what you are, who you are. You're going to be accepted as you are. And we're not here to change you. We're not here to do anything to discourage you. We're here to support you and to help you grow in what you are and who you are. And I love this. Randall, you read it, brother. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree, Jay. I just put him a comment here. This is so well written, and I enjoyed reading it. His wordplay is exceptional here as he goes through these different people. Yet the bond that ties us all together is the same thing, whether it's something that Dickens did or the old man in hospice with pages spread on the floor. It's the same thing that keeps together, and the acceptance among the guild of which poetry stands for, the bastard child of English. And I like that sense of the uniqueness that he gives to each one of these players involved here, all in different places here. I thought this was an incredible piece and quite a pleasure to read. Well done, Rob. Well done.
Can you guys now see why this contest is so difficult to judge? I'm just saying.
No, it's what he does.
Cindy, what do you think about that?
Actually, you all do seductive pieces, and you all do other. I think this is the most seductive piece of poetry I've ever read. As far as romance goes, and as far as whatever, it's all there. He has a remarkable style of writing that just draws you within the romance of the piece, because we all love romance. And maybe you don't call it that because maybe it's not like up front in your face, but it is that. He's wooing you.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Cindy,
he's got an art for it.
have you heard him talk, Cindy?
No, I haven't. It's written to all poetry, but I actually think it goes a bit deeper than that. And it plays on who we all are and what we all want. And he draws you in on that. And I'm not sure any group is going to do that for him. He has it inside himself. He adds to that group because that's in him.
Yeah.
Hey, Cindy. Cindy,
I guess I don't even know if it's him or her.
Listen to this, Cindy. This is Rob.
Claustrophobic.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, I know.
Was that enough for you?
He sounds a bit like Leonard Cohen, and I'm madly in love with that guy because he's got the voice when he sings that's God get out.
Oh, listen to this. Listen to this then. If you want to hear something amazing, here's him singing.
I have to go to sleep tonight. Can I not hear all this shit?
Cindy. Cindy's going to die.
I can't do your poetry because it doesn't really do that for me, but voices might.
This is him playing guitar, too.
Yeah, he sounds a bit like Neil Young there.
I tell you what, he is so stinking talented. And
He's
it's
an old
amazing.
soul, man. He's an old
He
soul,
really
so
is.
talented.
Okay.
No, I really love that.
hearing...
But that poem is very seductive.
You make me laugh.
I agree, Cindy.
Very seductive.
You make me laugh.
Agree.
I love
Sawa, what do you
Cindy's
think?
comment. I have to. Cindy,
Sawa laughs when
you
she's
are a
nervous.
character.
The women are now
You
giggling.
are a
She's very
You are a
seductive.
character. You are a character.
I agree, Cindy.
Cindy's a character. She made me laugh the whole time with her comment. I love Rob's poetry. It's so deep. He writes very deep,
wait a
very
minute. Hey,
meaningful.
Sawa, you told me to stalk Rob, remember?
Yes.
Fuck, you're both stalking him. I get that. His poetry is very seductive.
Not
him.
because seductive. He just writes. He writes.
How
so
many other
deeply
people are
and
going to? Should we all stalk him?
That's fun.
Yeah, let's all stalk him for fun.
I see something else in the poem also. I see uniqueness of everyone. From this title, under the title, sui generis, it's like shows meaning, like it really means being unique. And each one is unique, what they bring in. That's what I see. There's so much. I have to read it multiple times to really deepen there. The imagery
it is
and
very
the ways.
deep. I'll get you that. But regardless of what it's saying or not, you get drawn in by the seductiveness
Oh,
of
yeah,
it.
definitely.
You study it forever, but you're drawn by the seductiveness.
Yeah, that's right. I agree. His writing makes you some people. There's so many different. Like Frank have his way. JCA have his way. He has his own way of attracting. Absolutely, I agree with you. I love his writing. I read so many of his writings.
I'm going to have to watch out for him. He's rather just seductive. I'm going to keep my eye on that.
And then I like how it's rhyming. It's the rhyme on and off, like start, bottle, throne, phone. Just his rhyming. Incredible writer, really. I think he's born to write, truly, and his intellect level is so amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. He's one of our dear. It's probably me, but I'll go ahead and shut it down. Mute me in a second. But I wanted to say he's one of our international poets. He is from South Africa, and he's
not talking about it.
Yeah, he is from South Africa, and it's great that I'm going to tell you what. Just on this show alone, we had four nations represented in our callers and the people on the board. We had, we had the U.S., we had the United Kingdom, we had New Zealand, and then we had Bermuda. So it's kind of great that we're able to reach out like that, and quite amazing. I'm going to let let's see. I'm going to let Boo have a comment on this. Go ahead, Boo.
I think she has one on the board.
I agree with Cindy. It's sensual and so well written, and everything you read of his is just deep. He's like an old soul beyond his years, and he's very young. I think you can't, and I think it's about acceptance too. And that's the main reason we started this group.
How young exactly is he? Is he jailbait?
No, he's not jailbait. He's not jailbait. So there you go. He's still, you're still cool, Cindy. You're still cool. And I stalked him for a while too, but he came around. I loved it. I thought it's poetic in every sense of the word. Loved it.
Excellent. I'm going to let Frank have
fun. Sorry, it's just me. I'm having fun.
Well, I mean, no, y'all can go ahead. I was busy doing something else, but I was busy listening.
I'm going to let you have the last comment, Frank.
No, wait. Now, there's a mail on here.
I will comment.
I think it's productive.
No, that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't bother me. This is, like I said, what I enjoy about Rob is his poetry. I do have to say that each and every time that I listen to his poem, his poetry and the way he writes, it's reminiscent to me of something much deeper. And I always attribute a philosophy to him. I can't really say exactly precisely the nature completely, but it does seem reminiscent to me, and I do enjoy the philosophy that he spews here. He always has a message to what he writes, and at first when I started reading his poetry, I couldn't really digest completely the nature of it because it was just somewhat long. But then after I got used to it, it became something much more acceptable. I was able to just blend into the meaning and the depth of what he was talking about. So it was a fantastic piece.
That's an amazing comment. What I like about this poem, like I said, it talked about different people, and it talked about the acceptance and poetry of different people. Now that is kind of what our group is about, what La Cosa Nostra is about. We reach to the ends of the world, and we accept those people that have been pushed out from other places. Boo, how many, 4 or 5 groups you've been kicked out of? And we didn't want to be like we didn't want to be like that. We didn't want to come across as elitists. We didn't want to come across as people that if you're not in the in crowd, you might as well just
I can attest to that. I could attest to that. Yeah, you stay put, you shut up, and you be nice little kids in the corner. And that's not what we're about. That's not what we want to be about.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck that.
I have my little corner chair.
Yeah, fuck the corner. I've been sitting in the corner my whole life. I'm not sitting in the corner no more. Fuck that shit. Sorry, guys.
There we go. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a few of the poems that were on the list tonight, and we're going to bring them over to open poetry tomorrow. So, few people like Dennis, I'm going to bring you over to open poetry tomorrow. Sorry we didn't get to you. I think your poem will be better on open poetry because we got some stuff there that's gonna be a little bit of a different feel, and I have an idea of what it's going to turn into. Frank, you're supposed to read this for Tila. Did you have to go right away?
Well,
okay.
Yes, after this one.
All right.
I'll go ahead and read it. I'll read this one and then I have to go.
This is our last poem. Last poem
I've got
of the
another
night.
podcast after this. Right, let's go. We'll do it this one. It's called Blue Pumpkin. Due to Corona, all pumpkins' colors started to turn blue. Other pumpkins were very strong to change colors. That's the end of the poem. That's all.
I like it. I actually like it. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. It is a cute. For people who are out who are going to be listening to this podcast, she's got a picture there of pumpkins of all sorts of colors. Spider-Man, Venom, The blue ones, I would call them Smurf pumpkins, and some gourds, and is that a unicorn there in the middle? I think it is. But I think that this is absolutely cute. It makes light of a very harsh time that we're in, and I think she's done a wonderful job. Frank, you read it. What'd you think?
No, I mean, this is, the more that I'm getting to know Tila, I've always found that, I've always thought that her poetry was simplistic, but there's something beyond the simplicity of the word. And this is just, of course, this is wit. I've always found humor and wit more evasive here. I mean, less evasive. And this is just, 5, 6 lines? It was uniquely, I would say that it was just apropos for the occasion. I'll leave it at that. I've got to go now. Take care. I'll see you all.
All right, take care, brother.
I want to say enjoy the night, and it was a fantastic tribute. And I've got to go run. People waiting for me. Take care.
I got it.
Take care.
Thanks, Frank. Appreciate it.
And Randall, what did you see in this poem?
Well, we're under a lot of stress when it changes the color of pumpkins, and yet they were buffered in a cool way, in a creative way here. I find the poem representing the difference between the cup being half full and half empty. And she chose the half cup route, the positive, no matter what, under these conditions. And I thought that came through the piece very well.
Excellent. And let me get a comment from Cindy. What do you think?
I might cut out because my phone is dying. I've never really kind of got into Halloween. But due to coronavirus, we have some people that were sort of kicked out and done whatever, and we have them living with us and paying rent, and they're so cool. They're probably the coolest people I ever know. So they came down this Halloween, and they've made 10 pumpkins, one of which is a dragon. I'm a dragon fanatic. I actually am. I'm not even sure I'm on there anymore because my phone's beeping, but I'm totally into this, and I don't know about this blue and color and Corona. Sometimes I just think we're all going to get it, and it's gone on so long, it's pathetic. We were open, and now we're closed down. I gather my phone died. I don't hear any response.
No, we got you. I think that's a great. Yeah, that's a great comment.
I've known so many people that have it, and it's a Russian roulette type thing. It's run all through my family one way or another. It has. And so far, thank God, nobody's died from it. But I sort of think it's gone on so long, everybody's going to get it at some time or another. And you either survive or you don't.
Yeah.
Actually, on really everybody already does have it.
Yeah, go ahead, Randall.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So if we look at the viruses itself, it's no different than the other flus here. If we look at the agenda of what's pushing behind it, well, then that's a different scenario why we're shut down, opened up, and all this other bullshit. So a lot of this may pivot on this upcoming election. We'll see.
Well, I don't know. I've got congestive heart failure in my family, which the doctors are all over now. They weren't when I asked them to be, but they are now. Okay? And I smoke, so I have COPD, and they're all over this right now. I've had a pneumonia shot. I've had flu shots. I've had all this. And not normally things I take. But, normally at this time of year I get sick. When the weather changes, I get sick. I have it. That's the honest thing. I haven't in this house had, but there's a whole lot of other things besides corona.
Yes, there's bug
there is. Yep.
And nobody has corona. They're just getting sick because it's
They
the
don't
time
have
of year.
Corona. I know someone got Budweiser and Coors also. So I don't know.
I would drop the Budweiser. Sorry, that's me. Bud Light. That's.
I'll do the Corona with a lime. I'm good with that.
Yeah, me
well,
too.
so does my hubby, but I actually have a Corona sign. You'd have to see my house, but we have a backyard, and it has 10 signs with, like, beer stuff on it. And one of them is Corona, and it says 2019. Somebody actually wrote a sign that put 2019 on it.
That's awesome.
That's too funny. All right,
Randall has a little mermaid bar in his house. No kidding.
Can I get?
Yeah.
He does.
Go ahead, Sala.
Okay, I just want to say when you were talking, I searched what's blue, why is it blue pumpkin, and I found a very interesting fact I didn't know about. It's actually for people who have intolerance of allergy or also autism. It's a mother who started this. So I think what she's trying to say here, acceptance of different, like the blue, maybe that's what she's trying to say, the blue, accept everyone with the differences, and that's what you're trying to say here, acceptance. So, and the Halloween spirit, I like how she went with Halloween with acceptance, accepting everyone with their, whether, like have kids who have difference, but maybe it means all of us. We accept each other with our differences.
I have a special they're all accepted here.
No, the blue one, I read why it's blue. The color, it's a mother who started this movement because of kids who have autism or intolerance. This way, parents know that whoever gives the candies, maybe this kid has allergy to this or this or this. That's really cool. I didn't know about that. Did anyone know about the blue? I had no clue.
Yeah, I knew about that, but I haven't seen that used in a long time.
I didn't know it.
I didn't know. I had no
I didn't know
idea.
that was around anymore.
Yeah. But anyway.
Boo, what do you think?
Oh yeah, I like this. It's like lighthearted, you know. We've had some heavy stuff, some fun stuff, all kinds of stuff. But I like this, and it just shows Tila's heart. And I always tell her I love the fonts that she uses. So creative and cool. And we're sorry that we didn't get to read you. And if you want to read this tomorrow yourself, you can. Thank you.
She's got another poem to read tomorrow. So we'll see how that works. All right, folks, we are going to call it a night on that. And like I said, we're going to read the other poems tomorrow. And we also have room on our house, but hopefully we'll be able to do that just fine. Boo, what do you want to close us out with?
Can you find clocks on there?
Find what?
Clocks? Or no?
I don't
Never mind,
know.
just pick something.
Okay, I'll just pick something. Let me see. All right, we want, like I said, once again, this has been our 2nd year anniversary special. You all are amazing people.
Woohoo! Somebody should set off fireworks.
I know, I agree with you. So, what should we do, Boo? Play a little, a little Pink Floyd on the way out? Make everybody a little comfortably numb? Boo?
Our phone might be dying too.
Sorry, I'm here. I just wanted to say something. Okay?
Go ahead, Boo.
Okay. I just wanted to tell everybody thank you so much for the support and all the poems, and dedication, and the writing. All of you are amazing, and we thank you for being here. Randall and JCA, thanks for having my back and always supporting me. And we're here not getting paid because we love it, because we love each of you, and we love poetry, and that's how we bonded, and I consider you all friends. And thank you so much.
You're amazing, Boo.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Boo. Like I said, this place wouldn't be the same without Boo.
Always.
Read.
And Irish, I know you can hear me right now. I am expecting a new poem from you for tomorrow's show. I'm holding you to it. No pressure at all. Okay.
Right, sure.
Yeah, Boo, you're amazing. You're amazing, and we appreciate you too and all that you do.
And you too. And you too, JCA.
You too.
JCA.
Yeah. My two fellas. Yeah.
All right. Let's go out with a little Pink Floyd played by Boo.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yes,
Love
thank
you, Boo.
Here's to
Nothing like
another
being
year.
put on the spot. You have to play Pink Floyd now.
Yeah, Jay.
I am. I'm playing Pink Floyd as played by Boo, and we'll see how
You
it's
said
good.
Boo is playing it.
All right. We need a longer version next time, Boo, but that is amazing. And this has been our second year anniversary, and this is JCA signing off. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you so much.
Planet Fitness is open again, and we're coming back cleaner than ever. We're keeping things squeaky with cleaning stations stocked with disinfectant spray and hand sanitizer throughout the club. We're also powering down select machines for extra room to move. So if you're not sure what day or week it is, you can be sure you're getting a great workout in a clean environment. We're ready when you are at Planet Fitness. Join in club or at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness locations are independently owned and operated. See club for details.
So then I dropped some garlic and croutons on there, and the rest is salad history. I made the best salad ever, people, and now I'm making the best app. The Caesar Sportsbook app got live in-game betting, parlays, and Caesar rewards. Caesar salad ain't got nothing on my app. Nothing.
Must be 21. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Download the Caesar Sportsbook app. Your app is ready, Emperor.